now? Like are we doing this? Like, I'm nervous. God damn, that's sweet. Okay, alright, so let's go ahead, let's do this. Let's do this, I don't want to leave anybody waiting any longer. So, I have a new book coming out. Okay, so I haven't put a book out since 2019. So it's been like a year and a half, and I feel like I've created something that I'm really, really happy with and that I love so much with all my heart. And I've been working on this book since 2015. A lot of you may know I've tweeted about it numerous times over the years. And it's just blossomed into this amazing, beautiful baby that I'm looking at right now that I'm about to show you guys. And I'm just really happy with it. And I'm feeling like a sense of calmness doing this video. I'm very excited. A little nervous, but like I just feel really good about this because I've been through a lot in my career as an author since 2011 when my first book, A Girl's Guide to Falling in Love with a Zombie, came out, to having my YouTube channel since 2011 as well. There's like, this is 10 years, right? Like 9 or 10 years. And just going through all these things, and then also life, you know, doing its thing as usual, and then 2020 coming and obliterating things for everyone, and then coming to now, and just being able to sit here and share with you guys something that I've created just makes me feel really, really good. It does. It makes me feel really, really good. Yeah, I feel really happy about this, and I don't want to get emotional because if we get emotional, I have really bad allergies and I'll be stuffy all night and I can't, so I'm gonna try my best to stop myself from crying. But this book just means a lot to me, and I do have more middle grade books that I have that will be coming out very soon. I'm really hoping that another one of mine that I'm working on will be able to make its release later this year. So that's 2 books in a year, which I'm really happy and excited to see if that happens. But I'm just really excited. I really, really am. Yeah, I'm so excited that I'm getting gas. Okay, alright, so here we go. So as I said, my new book is coming out April 13th, 2021. April 13th, 2021. It's a middle grade fantasy. I'm about to show it to you guys right now. No one knows anything about this. No one. I've had people message me and be like, can you just tell me something? No. I put my sneak peeks and that's all I did. So nobody knows anything. And I'm really happy with the way that I've teased everybody for this. I think I'm going to do this with the rest of my books, but okay, here we go. Okay, I'm excited. I'm nervous though. I'm excited. I'm nervous, excited. I'm gassy. Okay, here we go. One Day with Miss Penderly by me, RJ Valencia. And I know a lot of you are like, wait a minute, what's with that name? Listen, I've been going through a lot of stuff recently in the past couple of years. As you guys know, I recently just came out as non-binary, and I've been trying to figure out a pen name that just really works with me and that I'm really comfortable with, right? So I decided to use my initials, Richard, R, and then J is Junior because my dad's name is Richard as well. And I wanted also a first name that was unisex, like, you know, not really like male or female, like not, and I think RJ is like a really cool one, like, cause there's girls named RJ and boys named RJ, and I just wanted something like that, something very me. And this is not like, I'm not telling you guys to start calling me RJ. If you want to call me RJ, you can if you want to. Call me Richie, call me Richard. That's all fine. I have nothing against any of that. Please don't feel like you have to do any of that. But You guys do know though, my pronouns are he and they. Just want to make sure everybody knows that. But, so RJ Valencia is my new pen name, and it's gonna stay that way. Like, I really don't see myself changing it. And I'm really, really excited about it. It just sounds really good. It rolls off the tongue. And Valencia is actually my dad's mother's last name. And I was really close with her, so I wanted to pay her a little bit of homage by using her last name. And yeah, so RJ Valencia. So, One Day with Miss Penderly. Yeah, I'm excited about this. So, this book is a middle grade fantasy, and which you guys have not seen me do before. If you've been with me a long time, I did try to put out a middle grade fantasy back in 2011, and it didn't really work. So we don't really talk about that one, even though, you know, it was the time. But this you guys have not seen from me. So a lot of you, I know, are going to be very, very excited because I talk about middle grade fantasy all the time. It's like my favorite thing. So to have my own, to, you know, stand here and be like, this is crazy to me. So, One Day with Miss Penderly is about a young girl named Ruby Wilt, who she has a lot of bad luck. Yeah, I don't want to give too much away. She has a lot of bad luck. Her family is just known for being like bad luck. Her last name is Wilt, and if you guys don't know anything about flowers, when they die, they wilt. And so there's like, you know, these little things that I've added in that are just really like funny and little comedic. And her family is just known for just being like chock full of bad luck. And so everyone in the city of Plumwick doesn't really like get along with her, and they don't like her, and they stay as far away from her as possible. And she really just wants that to stop. Like, she just would really like that to stop. And she's 12 years old. So she's sitting at a cafe that she likes to go to one day, and she's looking through the newspaper, and she sees an ad for an assistant to the famous and glamorous Miss Isadora Penderly. And so she decides that she's going to go ahead and apply for this job because she feels like if she can do this, then maybe Miss Penderly can help her turn her luck around. Yeah. And that laughing, that's my sister. She's playing like online gaming. She feels like she could turn her luck around with going and trying to get hired by Miss Penderly. Miss Penderly is like a legend, right? She is a legend in the magical community, especially in Plumwick, in the city of Plumwick. And so when she goes there, she's like, okay, I'm going to do this. And she gets there. She does get the job. But not even 5 minutes in, let me tell you, a little girl comes into the shop with a white cat, and they steal Miss Penderly's precious, magical, just like her prize possession. It's her black umbrella with gray stars all over it. And that's her umbrella. That's her magic right there. Her wand is inside that umbrella. Like, that means everything to her. So she's just got this job, and she's just lost the one thing that matters most to Miss Penderly. So, of course, chaos ensues. And so her and Miss Penderly decide that they're going to go and run through this city and find this little girl and this cat because they want that damn umbrella back. And as if you can't tell, umbrellas are a big deal, obviously. And I did want to pay homage to Mary Poppins, obviously, and also Miss Florence Zimmerman from the John Bellairs books, who has a purple umbrella that she's always using as like her wand. And I wanted to pay homage to those two amazing, kick-ass women, and I wanted to do that. And I feel like Miss Penderly is just embodies both so beautifully, and but she's also like her own person. Like, she's just, yeah, I love her. And so, you know, they're gonna go throughout the city and find this cat and this little girl, and along the way they meet this young boy named Charlie and this pigeon with a top hat named Templeton, who is also going to help them on this journey to find this umbrella. And just a lot of things happen. It's really fun, really fantastical. It's raining all day throughout this book, so this is a perfect book for like a rainy day. This, which has got you right here, there's rain all over the book. It's perfect. And I just really wanted to do something that was just magical and fun and also whimsical. And I know a lot of people, I found this out and it's quite surprising, a lot of people don't like talking animals in books. I will tell you this. I will spoil something just tiny. In my world, in this world, the only way an animal can talk is if they've been cursed and turned into an animal. If they're a human and they're turned into an animal, that's the only way an animal can talk. So the talking animals in this book have once been human. So they're not just talking animals, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not Disney type stuff. So yeah, just want to mention that to you guys. I know a lot of people don't really care much for talking animals. They think that's too whimsical. And trust me, I understand what too whimsical is. I've read a couple of books that have been a little too whimsical. But this is like just the right amount of whimsical to me. Just a touch of whimsy. But yeah, so I'm just really excited about this. I'm really excited to see like everybody pick it up. I'm really excited to see some of my favorite middle grade booktubers pick this up. Like Lexi, hi. Lexi, I'm looking at you, girl. Don't worry, I'm sending you a copy. I'm sending you a copy. And yeah, I'm really excited to see everyone just like pick this up and just love it and fall in love with these characters. And it is a standalone. I want to say that. I know a lot of you are like, oh no, a series. No, it's a standalone, but I do have a couple of companions in the canon, but they're not, it's not a series. Like, you can read them all out of order and all that. But yeah, so I do have those in canon. I don't know when those are coming out, but like, this is a standalone, so you don't have to worry about anything. But I'm just really excited about it. Like, this just means so much to me to have you guys be able to read this. And just, yeah, this is just so fun. And I get to show you guys things on the cover. So we have the pigeon right here. We have Templeton in his little top hat. We have Minerva right here, who, I know she might look like a little white cat on here, but let me tell you, she is the villain in this, and you don't want to mess with her. Like, you don't want to mess with Minerva Harbinger. You don't want to. So we got Minerva right there, little white cat, and then we have Charlie, and then we have Ruby right there, and then we have Miss Penderly looking like a boss ass bitch right here with her umbrella, just like, yes, like, this is so exciting. Yeah, I'm excited about this. So, I do want to show you guys the title page. And then the chapter headers, which I hope stay that way. Like, as I said, I have the arc and like things are finally being finalized and all that. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna read, oh, here, let's do this, okay. Okay. Turning away from the raven, Ruby's eyes caught into an assortment of grimy, clear jars sitting on a shelf next to the checkout counter. She made sure not to get too close. She didn't want her bad luck to make a special appearance while she was in Miss Penderly's shop of all places. Some of the jars were so coated in dust and grime that she couldn't see inside, but the two toward the cash register were as clear as they could get. Ruby leaned onto the counter and stared into one of the jars and saw that it was full of clothing buttons, all different shapes, sizes, and colors. A tiny wooden card below the jar read, "Buttons from the Dead." "What does that mean?" Ruby asked aloud, tremendously confused. "It means they've come from the funeral clothes of the deceased." A voice erupted in the shop, and Ruby nearly knocked the entire lineup of jars off the counter in fright. After calming herself down, Ruby looked back over the counter and saw a tall, thin woman in a red coat staring down at her with the greenest eyes she'd ever seen. It didn't take her but a second to realize that she was standing just a few feet from the infamous and glamorous Isadora Penderly. Oh my god. I'm really excited. I'm really excited. So there it is. One Day with Miss Penderly. April 13th, 2021. Get it. Yes. Oh, and I know I'm going to be asked about an audiobook. It is going to be available in paperback and Kindle. I am working really hard on trying to get an audiobook out for this. It is very expensive. Very expensive. So I'm trying to take my time and see what I can do. Because I love audiobooks. Like, I love audiobooks. So I need to have an audiobook for this. Like, this needs to have one. So I'm working really hard on that. But for now, the paperback and the Kindle will be coming out. And I'm really excited for you guys. I wish I could just like give you all a copy just through here. But then I would make no money. And I worked hard on this book. Yeah, okay. So, get the book when it comes out. I think I've said everything. The Goodreads page is below in the description. You can go and mark it as to read. There is unfortunately not a pre-order page for this. The paperbacks cannot be pre-ordered for some reason. My publisher doesn't let me do that for some reason. But it is coming out April 13th. Just mark your calendars. I'll be reminding everybody. And the book trailer will be out very soon. And I'm just really excited about this. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go now because I've been talking about this for too long. But oh my god. It's right here. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna put the cover up here too. Okay. I'm gonna go eat my peeps, my little cotton candy peeps. And just, yeah. It smells good. Okay. Oh! Almost dropped it. Okay. Alright.